How many people are ready for IWC wrestling? I'm asked to meet a special guest referee for the main event tonight by a former student. That former student of mine is a pretty good student one time. I think it's going to be a really good match. I hope you enjoy it. Look for a good time. Is everybody ready to start? Let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8,
Marshall the Bull, Bronco, McBride interrupting our opening festivities.
It's been a long hump time.
That's the bad.
Hey, just so everybody's on the same page, this is many moons ago, 16 years, that he was my PE teacher. This guy, yeah, this guy. But you know what? I like when I went to your class. I'm not raising my hand here. You're in my classroom. You follow my rules. That's why I brought you here. So I just want to make sure that you know where your place is tonight. And prove you're down to the 3-4.
You know what? You're a pretty good student in school, but I don't know about now. It's going to be right down the middle tonight.
What? No! That's not going to happen. That's not going to
It's
happen.
going to be fair and square tonight.
You know what? One thing. You're maybe older, but you're sure not wiser.
Oh, we'll see.
That's your
word
word.
on tonight. Hey, let's start again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is IWC Wrestling, the Rumble in Rural Valley. My name is Joe Dombrowski, emanating
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Wintertown, Ohio, weighing in 195 pounds. He is the new host, Bryan Bowers.
It is Bowers out to ringside. Brian Bowers, the new hope, the man who's had a bit of a chip on his shoulder, a bit of a grudge against IWC Wrestling for the past few months over what he feels was being overlooked, being mistreated, not being given the same opportunities as the so-called chosen ones of the International Wrestling Cartel, and a bit of a controversial stance by Bowers. And Bowers is not alone out here. He is accompanied by two young gentlemen who seem to be on the same page as Bowers. I'm not sure we've seen them here before. But perhaps Bowers feeling that he's a bit of a lone wolf in IWC. Perhaps he's gone out and maybe found somebody that buys into his line of thinking. We've seen Santana Diamonds a number of times before in IWC, not the least of which was here in Rural Valley, back here in the month of February for our Proving Ground event. And it seems that many of these fans ringside remember Santana and his performance from then. Seems like he's earned the respect of some of the Rural Valley faithful. Looks like Santana Diamonds is here ready to get underway with action. Bowers looks a little bit more lethargic. can hear the fans echo out with chants of crying Bryan. All Bryan's done since he's come back to IWC, it feels like, is just complain and kvetch over and over again. He doesn't get the matches he deserves, the championship opportunities, the main events. Well, he's got to earn them. Hey, it's great that he's got the pedigree that he does. It's great that he was trained by Lance Storm Wrestling Academy. It's great that he came back here to IWC earlier this year and took then Super Indy champion Andrew Palace to his limit. But there's more to it than that. You got to win, you got to back it up. And Bowers, well, he's getting toweled off. Getting prepped for battle here by his seconds. And doesn't seem like Bowers is in too big of a hurry. For somebody who claims that he deserves everything, he seems not in too big a hurry to prove himself. And once again, Bowers not ready. And perhaps getting toweled off a bit more. Needs his shoulders rubbed? Are you kidding me? And now we're finding a tie-up. Bryan Bowers, Santana Diamonds, one-on-one. And Bowers slips a boot for the midsection, and Bowers bided his time in that occasion. He waited until he had an opportunity, got Diamonds impatient. But check out Diamonds. Turning things around, arm track takeover. The new hope, Bryan Bowers. Bowers victorious over Darren De Niro a couple of months ago. Followed it up with a defeat over the rookie Noctis back at Cage Fury. Bowers has made his way through many of the IWC young prospects. And I think that's Bowers' goal. I think in Bowers' mind, it's a bit of an inferiority complex, a bit of an insecurity, where he feels that maybe because he didn't train here, he's, in his mind, in his eyes, an outsider from the Lance Storm Training Academy, that maybe he's not one of the in-crowd. Maybe he's not one of the boys. And I think that's something that Bowers has invented in his own mind. That's something he's created in his own machinations that just isn't true. Silence leg sweep by Santana Diamonds. Catches Bowers off guard. Bowers! Oh, Diamonds. Maybe going for a diamond cutter. Bowers slips to the outside. And a bit of a huddle with these two young men on the outside who, wait, look at Diamonds! Oh, Diamonds didn't get the distance he needed, but he still collided. Dropped down with the feet almost in a modified missile drop kick down on everybody. Diamonds now, can he follow through on the advantage? That momentum, you can feel it shifted. The splash in the corner connected second time now. And whether Bowers was ready for any of this at the outset, he has no choice at this point. Oh, wait a second. Now, the official was not looking at the feet of Diamonds, but one of Bowers' entourage pulled the leg of Santana Diamonds. And check out Diamonds battling back. Bowers connects, though, able to shut things down. Over in this direction. Bowers doesn't like anybody. Wrestlers, fans, staff, management. He's got it out for everybody in this company. Because in his mind, he's already convinced himself that he's the best, and these matches are just formalities. And hey, it's great you got a high opinion of yourself, but you got to prove it. Bowers developing more problems, dropping the knee, lateral press, 2 and no. Diamond's able to slip out, but you could tell that that knee, right around the sternum, just knocked Diamond's loopy. Maybe took the air out of him for a minute. And Bowers trying to neutralize the tempo of this matchup, keep things in his wheelhouse. Bowers can be a bit more methodical. He can be a bit more cerebral. And look at Diamonds. Diamonds turning things around. And now Bowers feels like maybe he got the air knocked out of him. But Bowers trash talking, reverses the whip, and comes in with a shoulder tackle. Second time, Bowers feels good about himself this time. Oh, got the elbow to Diamonds. Bowers went once too often. There's a heel kick. There's shades of Lance Storm. Bowers with a cover for 2. Bowers very proud of his roots, proud of his trainer and mentor as he now zeroes in on Diamonds. Has him measured. Could be time for that Calgary Crab, that half Boston Crab, talked to him by Lance Storm, and Diamonds knew that he was in trouble there. And Bowers tries to turn Diamonds over. Diamonds able to escape, nicely done. Oh, nobody there on the splash. Bowers hit turnbuckle. Clothesline by Diamonds. Second time. Oh, drives him down. Great execution by the youngster. Now, wait a minute. Diamonds going way up high at the elbow. This could do it! No! Oh, how close can you get? How close can you get? That was inches away from a huge Santana Diamonds victory, and you gotta wonder what would go through the mind of Brian Bowers if he's defeated here in Rural Valley. How would that affect his crusade? Now, wait a second. What is this now? One of these members of the entourage, and a thrust to the throat, and Bowers' entourage just struck Diamonds in the throat. That's illegal, and then dropped the face first. The Calgary Crab, and Diamonds is prone. It's academic. For a guy who's talked about how great he is and what he deserves, Bowers hasn't proven a damn thing to me. It took 3 men to beat this young rookie, Santana Diamonds, who brought his A game here tonight to Rural Valley. And Bowers may not like it. He may not admit it. But Bowers one-on-one, I'm not so sure was the better man here tonight. And the entourage chanting, "You deserve it," anything but. It was handed to him. Absolutely handed to him.
What you saying? Because I really don't care what you think or what anyone thinks out there or in the back or at that announce table or anywhere. I don't even really care what you think. I'm totally honest. All you have to know is I was trained by Lance Storm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And ever since I came back to this company, I've I've always been making you feel like an outsider.
Yeah.
I don't get put on the poster. No, we got House of Hardcore coming up next month, right? Everyone excited for that? Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not on the show. It's perfect supporting me because of where I was trained. And every week I come here, every month, whenever I show up, you guys always feed me a new IWC graduate. You want to know the truth of the matter? I can beat those guys any days of the week. And management is afraid that I'll be the best guys. That's why I'm not Team IWC at House of Hardcore. That's why I don't get the opportunity because they're afraid that I look better than their bogus school. Because I am better. I have one thing to say. Just one thing. Hey, get my close up. Don't talk to me. A few months ago, I made my return to IWC Reloaded. They gave me an unfair matchup. They put me against Andrew Palace. They knew I had no time to prepare for that.
There's a reset button, pal. Random draw.
With the excellent looking block hat. Understand? I'm calling you out, Andrew Palace, because I don't think you're better than me. If you go toe-to-toe again, I will beat you. And I will show everyone here, everyone around the world, that I am the best IWC has to offer. Past, present, and future.
That's a lofty claim.
I know you see these guys with me right now, but you want to know something? I'm not telling you guys any more about everything I have planned. Let's go, guys.
A bold statement from Brian Bowers. Seems like he's still got it out for Andrew Palace and all of the IWC school graduates. Did Bowers prove anything tonight? I have my doubts. Well, Jack Sheridan had a bit of an easy road to the International Wrestling Cartel. That is to say, his parents paid his wrestling school tuition. Not a bad deal if you can get it. But Sheridan has had things a bit easy all his life. The son of Earl Sheridan, CEO of Sheridan Enterprises. And what I understand, he comes from money. He knows nothing but money. And his family contacts have given him some lucrative, easy opportunities in the business world, but it's all about dominance. It's all about that power, which is why Sheridan also wanted to be a professional wrestler. John Rodin, the youngster, has a lot of friends and family here cheering him on. What's a bit of a homecoming in more ways than one. Some of you fans may remember him as Matt Segaris of the Blue Collar Slaughterhouse. He's dropped a lot of weight, he's gotten himself focused, and he's come back with a new identity, and that to me is a bit of a way to say a new lease on life, new direction for his career. A newfound seriousness to how he's taking this career. Sheridan making some lofty claims about his endowment, financially that is. But I don't think he's wrong. I don't think anyone here in Rural Valley, or much any place, can compare to the wealth that Jack Sheridan comes from, as Sheridan and John Rodin go toe-to-toe center of the ring. And Sheridan won't like that one. Rodin got the better of him. As I mentioned, it's all about demonstrating that dominance, showcasing that power, whether it's mentally, whether it's as somebody's boss or the privileged son of the boss in the boardroom, or whether it's physically in the ring as Rodin attempts a quick roll-up and only finds one. Check this out. Rodin gets momentum on his side, traps the shoulders, down 2 and no. Sheridan reverses things for 2. Quick back and forth offense in the early going, and it's Rodin with a drop kick. Rodin recently attending a Harley race camp not too long ago down around Missouri, Kansas City area. Harley race training seminar at the Harley School. Dave Taylor, Tanahashi, Shane Helms, bunch of great instructors there to help out Rodin, who gets tripped up. And Sheridan using those that resourceful nature to turn things around on John Rodin. Swinging neck breaker, nicely done. This guy's got great technique. Near fall center. He's got power, he's got size. No shortage on confidence, that's for darn sure. And all that together makes Sheridan a very dangerous man. Saw Sheridan go toe-to-toe with Jimmy Vegas at Cage Fury a month ago. That's no easy feat. Ouch. Sheridan mouthing off at the official. Sheridan has no love, no respect for any authority figure. His entire life, he hasn't had to listen to the rules. Hasn't had to sacrifice like John Rodin has to get here. There's Rodin unloading. Rodin showing some tenacity in his own right, but Sheridan back to work. Sheridan using that size. Oh God, there you see Sheridan. Show what he's made of there. That's that big frame coming into play. Bit of a gator roll. Inverted style, but more of a dragon sleeper position by Sheridan, who just plants that foot down. Hooks the leg, 2 and no. 2 young men looking for opportunity here.
5 minutes gone by. 5 minutes gone by.
And they're looking for momentum, and it's not always easy to get here in IWC with the competitive playing field that we have. Rodin elbows his way free. Broke the grip, but man paid for it. He's down in the heat. Sheridan. It's over! Well, that emphatic voice ringing out throughout this building as Sheridan says this will be done. No! Rodin gets the suplex. And check out this ovation for John Rodin. More intense, more focused than I've ever seen this man. Spine buster connects, nicely done. Cloverleaf. Will Sheridan tap? Oh, he's inches from the rope. Will he get there? He does. We get a clean break as Rodin thought this matchup was history. But Sheridan's got some fight left. Look at the clothesline. Here comes Sheridan. Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, he got all of it. That'll do it now. And Sheridan, again, used to get things his way, could not believe that was not a 3 count. Well, Sheridan went to jump up, get it into Gory, but didn't pay off, and Rodin comes back. Fireman's carry slam. Got him. Sheridan was going for a knockout shot that into Gory, the back of the head, but John Rodin was waiting. The fireman's carry slam, and Rodin, with many friends and family looking on, comes back to IWC a new man. And victorious.
Back in IWC, here to make a name for myself. Keep working out. I'm going to keep knocking them down.
Well, Big Bulk Nasty with Benjamin C. Steele have not done much to endear themselves to anybody, and I will never forget Bulk Nasty turning his back on Andrew Palace a couple of months ago, choke slamming him through that table, and I'll tell you what, with Chris LeRusso by their side, they very nearly ended Andrew Palace's career. Palace hadn't forgotten it. The frenetic energy of the two-time former Super Indy champion, Andrew Palace. He's unpredictable as they come. And perhaps the most popular athlete in all of Rural Valley here tonight. Well, the energy in the crowd is palpable, very similar to the energy Palace brings with him. Smile on his face does Palace at the moment, but it's going to get real serious in a minute. These men formerly friends until Bulk Nasty took the payoff, took the handout from BC Steel, and everything changed. Palace never saw it coming, and this is Palace's first chance at retribution since. Jeez. Oh, Bulk went for another chop, and Palace comes back. Chop to the back, that'll sting you. And you can see the welts on the body of Bulk Nasty already. And that just served to tick him off. And Bulk sends Palace across the ring. Palace awoke a sleeping giant that time, maybe. As Bulk Nasty gonna make Palace pay for it. Oh, a paintbrush right to the face. This is certainly personal. Oh, Palace returns the favor. Bulk didn't expect that one. But can Palace get the big man down? And Palace takes Bulk Nasty. Nice leverage, move the big guys out of there. He still thinks it's okay. He may have second thoughts now. Bulk trying to get back into what BC Steel. Oh, are you kidding me? His punches couldn't crack an egg. And BC Steel is flailing his arms about, threatening Palace. Gave Bulk Nasty the opportunity to come in and try to get the job. The BC still he's got the foot, he's doing everything he can. Oh no, Palace hits the steel. Oh, that was an awkward, ugly landing. That was an awkward landing, and BC Steel has done nothing but cause trouble out there this whole match. Bulk and Palace brawling to the outside, and you knew this wouldn't be a type of matchup that could stay in the confines of a ring. With how hurt Palace was, physically and emotionally. When Bulk Nasty betrayed him, and you can hear this ovation, it's near deafening. You can hear this ovation all the way back at the Courtside Sports Center, where this issue started. And Bulk is continuing to press the advantage on Palace with these strikes. Oh, Palace hit the buckle hard and Bulk follows through. Palace in a bad way. Series of shots. Bulk is aiming for the nose, the face. He's trying to maybe break the nose or tear up the eyes of Palace. Render him defenseless. Oh, suplex coming up from way up there. Making Palace think about it. Blood rushes to the brain. That'll disorient you. That'll make the impact feel that much worse on the way down. BC Steel feel good about himself. That hired muscle he's got watching his back. Bulk's paid dividends so far. Covered! Second time. And Palace escaped. Palace putting everything he can behind these kickouts. Hey, don't manhandle that official. You'll get a hefty fine from a Mr. Plumber if you keep that up. Palace trying to create some distance here. Palace has been opened up by Bulk Nasty. Palace looks like he's bleeding right under that that left eye socket, maybe the cheekbone. 2-0. Palace has been lacerated by those jabs to the face that Bulk was peppering him with. And nobody there on the elbow. Palace fighting for whatever he's got. The drop kick connects. And Palace can feel it. Trying to slam the big man. Oh, that was a mistake. I admire your guts, Palace, but that was ill-advised. Bulk's about 300 pounds at least. And Bulk makes it look easy. Sending 200 pounds of Palace overhead. Gotta know. Near fall as now Bulk Nasty. That chin lock, Palace tries to turn inward. Can he break that grip? Oh, Bulk not gonna let it happen. Bulk can sense that tide turning. And a handful of hair, and Bulk's been picking hair out of in between his fingers this whole match. That shows you how much force he's putting behind every single little thing he's doing to Andrew Palace. Palace, waist lock, Bulk hanging on to BC Steel. Palace trying to get Bulk over, maybe a German suplex, but he can't do it. Bulk's just too big to elevate. And Palace got dropped on the back of his head. Oh, that was sickening. Palace has got to be hurt badly. And again, Palace, the guts, the intestinal fortitude, they're trying to get Bulk off his feet, but I just don't see it happening. Well, Bulk gonna elevate himself. You gotta be kidding me. This'll do it. This'll be it. Palace got the feet up. Bulk went to drive all that weight down, but Palace has some life. Wild swing by Bulk, but look at Palace peppering Bulk with rights and lefts. Focusing on the rib cage, now a jawbreaker. Oh, Bulk ahead of steam, but Palace will win a game of quickness. Shotgun drop kick. Oh, God! Right into the boot of Bulk, who plants. Drives Palace down, 3-0. Oh man, that was so close. You could feel the air rush out of Palace's body. Man, that was rough. Palace is caught. Elevated. Look at this. Boot to the outside. Couldn't get him off his feet, but gets him to the floor. Palace gonna fly. Suicide dive. Bulk is still up. Gonna do it again. Got him again. Bulk's out on his feet. Oh no, BC still got the. Oh, and he paid for it. Stomp on the hand. Drop kick. Bulk down again. Palace throwing everything he can. Suicide dive. He got the big man down. You deserved it, pal. BC still complaining about his hand. I think there went his post-show plans, but be that as it may. Palace gonna elevate himself. Comes down with a headbutt. Injured eye be damned. Palace with a cover. Can he beat him? No.
10 minutes gone by. 10 minutes gone by.
And Palace has to be thinking, what does he have to do to beat this man? Oh no, not the hernia driver. You gotta be kidding me. And Bulk elbows free, choke slam. Oh, that's how it all changed for these men. And Palace with a sleeper. Can he get the big man down? Bulk, his legs are getting weaker. You can feel it. Palace got a foot up as Bulk was imminently near and about to strike. Oh, Palace went high risk. Corner choke slam. And that'll do it. Bulk Nasty's beating Andrew Palace. No! Oh, I'm impressed by that. Andrew Palace, against all odds, found a way to his feet. Or at least found a way off his shoulders now to his feet. Well, wait a second, through the legs, Bulk was going powerbomb. Oh, it's a Gory! Bulk is dazed, super kick. Wait a minute, look at this! Got the big man up! BC still got it! He's out of here! DDT short style! Bulk's pinned! Got it! Andrew Palace has slayed the giant! Andrew Palace has beaten Bulk Nasty! And with goggles in hand, Palace celebrates the reciprocity of a grave injustice. Bulk Nasty beat the hell out of Andrew Palace. But Palace comes out on top. What's next for the goggled one? What's next for the frenetic energy of IWC? Brian Bowers out here with his entourage. And I don't know what Palace is going to do. He's 3-on-1. That guy on the far side's wearing a Storm Wrestling Academy shirt. Are these men Bowers met in Calgary? Well, Bowers may not want to fight, but he's made a statement. He called Andrew Palace's name out earlier, and it was clear he had motivations and very clear intentions behind it. Bowers was defeated by Palace at Reloaded back in May. Maybe Bowers wants another shot at what he perceives to be the golden boy of the International Wrestling Cartel. And it doesn't look like Palace is in any mood to back down. Tommy Dreamer bringing House of Hardcore to the Pittsburgh area. One of these three men will be on that card with a golden opportunity.
Coming to the ring by DC Field, from Altoona, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 186 pounds, the heir apparent, LeRusso.
Since entering IWC almost a year ago, LeRusso has said that he was the heir apparent to everything in this company. 24 hours removed from a matchup at a Ring of Honor live event at Stage AE in Pittsburgh, and he's not shy to brag about it. Can LeRusso continue a very successful weekend as far as career opportunities by earning a championship shot? And yes, BC Steel is back out here due to a diminishing number of requests. Gory is all about hashtag infect the world. This man has a sickness. It's evil, it's hatred, and it's directed at any of his opponents. These fans have adopted Gory in many ways because of his no-nonsense style, his unique offensive moveset, and the fact that he's unlike any other competitor in this area. Gory is a former Super Indy champion, but he has the shortest reign in history. He's been in more Super Indy tournaments than anyone, but he's never won the tournament. Gory has a lot to prove with a title shot at House of Hardcore.
And finally, from Northwestern Ohio, weighing in at 195 pounds, the free runner,
Alex Daniels, the free runner, that's his form of self-expression, helped him get through troubled youth and some awkward teen years. Bit of a broken home Daniels came from, but didn't use it as an excuse, no. He persevered, and many people thought that Daniels should have won Super Indy a year ago. It was Super Indy 14, I believe. In the year 2015, Daniels had knocked Dylan Bostic out with one of his high-risk maneuvers from the top rope. I believe it was that 630 splash.
But I wrestled at Ring of Honor last night.
You don't say. Well, let's all just leave and cancel the match. Daniels has wrestled in a lot of high-profile places. Gory's been as far away as Mexico. But what matters, and LeRusso wants to follow the code of honor and shake hands. I see what we got here. Yeah, I worked there, dummy. And Gory got hungry. BC Steel explained to me implicitly that's what they do. I got it. And that's what you do in a wrestling match. You hip toss. And LeRusso's out of there. No time for formalities with the Super Indy Championship #1 contendership at stake. And it's going to be a big night at House of Hardcore. We've got Sami Callihan and Rhino. We've got Bob Holly. We got Ethan Carter III. We got Team Tremendous. We got a lot of great talents nationally and locally that'll be there. We have Team IWC versus Team LeBar. And Gory got hungry again, but Daniels caught Gory in a side headlock. Daniels about competition, Gory is about pain and human flesh. That's your dynamics here. Side head scissors, Gory, beautifully done. Oh, what a feverish pace. Daniels lands on his feet, nicely done. And Gory responds in kind. You got to appreciate the athletic prowess of Daniels and Gory. Gory just a couple of weeks away from his 12th anniversary of his IWC debut. That's big. I went LeRusso from behind. Never mind. Got dropped again. Ring of Honor that, pal. And now what are we going to see? Gory wanted to dive on LeRusso, and Daniels took offense. He wanted to be the one. LeRusso scared out of his wits. I don't blame him. Look at Gory. Oh, anytime Gory has a chance to gnaw on some flesh, he'll take it. Hey, Gory, Gory finally went to fly, and LeRusso was ready. That may be the prettiest leg drop in the business today. Amazing elevation, amazing hang time. And he gets all that impact on the way down. Daniels now has been neutralized. It's LeRusso and Gory. LeRusso's been pursuing that championship for months. However, Gory for years. As LeRusso finds a near fall in the New Age play. Gory to the outside. Well, you're not going to win that way. You got to pin somebody, pal. And Daniels back in, but into the waiting grasp of the heir apparent. Back elbow nicely done. LeRusso smart to keep the pace slower. Daniels and Gory have very explosive offense. Hard rights by Daniels. LeRusso demanding respect. You kidding me? He's disrespecting everybody in here from day one. And Daniels caught LeRusso high, who came down on a Gory. And Daniels went to leap off the ring post. Went to use it as a springboard and land on LeRusso. He didn't get the rotation that he wanted, but he still collided on top of the heir apparent. He may have knocked himself loopy though. Here comes Gory. Oh, projectile! Gory connects flush. He hit the guardrail, got his leg caught. But man, the damage was done. Gory favoring that knee. Gory gets so much momentum when he gets the rotation midair like that. It's like his 170, 180 pounds are 2 or 3 times more impactful than previously you'd think. But Gory got the job done that time. Springboard crossbody, nicely done. And Gory with a clothesline. Action continues as LeRusso has Gory neutralized, and Daniels is still trying to get his wits about him after his awkward landing. This has been breakneck, smash mouth. It has been car crash ugly at times. That's what the Super Indy Championship and a chance to perform on Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore means. Oh, Gory trips up LeRusso. Here comes Daniels! Missed Gory, but caught LeRusso. Gory much the same. LeRusso's a sitting duck. How do you keep up with it? Springboard drop kick. Beautifully done. Oh, Gory is one of a kind. 2-0. My God, this is intense. This is breakneck. This is the Super Indie division at its best. And Gory going Irish. Double stomp, nobody there. Daniels connects. Much the same to LeRusso. The free runner. Gonna quicken this pace even further. Triple spring. Somersault into the arm drag. Gory was waiting. Daniels with the uppercut, both men down. And let's see what Daniels can connect with. Daniels tries to elevate Gory. Fisherman style, Gory counters. Up underneath, pump handle attempt. No, Gory to his feet. Double chicken wing Daniels. Gory roll through. Hooks both legs, but the 3 count wouldn't come. And Gory going springboard again. Caught LeRusso. Elevates Gory. Daniels catches. Face first. LeRusso thrust kick. Daniels reciprocates. Everyone down. It is the fight of their lives for Super Indie glory. LeRusso is stirring, but still in just as bad a shape as everybody else.
10 minutes gone by.
A moment many of these men have dreamed for years. Many have come so close. These 3 men have come so close on their own individual journeys. But now in front of Tommy Dreamer and the independent wrestling world, one of these men will have a chance. Daniels comes out on top of the striking game. But LeRusso, a step ahead. The agility of Daniels failed him that time. His head may still be dinged from the fall from the ring post earlier. Bicycle kick countered. Thrust kick blocked. Here comes Gory with a long blower. Daniels got the pump kick that time. Q-A-S. LeRusso on the back of his head. And Gory locks eyes with Daniels from all fours to their feet. No choice but to gut it out and fight. QES again. Advertised it. Daniels had a response. And Gory catches Daniels coming in the other side. Switching directions. Spinning Uranagi by Daniels. Gory elevated. Gory driven. God. Modified corner brainbuster. Gory is limp. Gory is pinned. No. Smart pin by Daniels to trap the shoulders internally. The arms internally keep the shoulders down. Gory did not have a chance to get a rope on that occasion, but still able to escape the fall. And it's Daniels. Went to take a chance. It's high risk, high reward, and Gory knows that better than anyone, able to cut off Daniels. This is so precarious. One wrong move. Forget about Super Indy. These men's careers may be in jeopardy. Daniels on top. Hurricane Rodin McGory held onto the top rope. And Daniels slips through. Gory attempts to say, oh, spiked him. Gory spiked Alex Daniels. Leg sweep DDT. Oh, LeRusso. Wait a second. Gory. Are you kidding me? Gory had this match won until LeRusso came out of nowhere with a thrust kick. Gory was sent backwards, and LeRusso used Gory's own body as he tried to bridge back up for leverage. The same type of illegal leverage you'd use on the ropes, but he used it on Gory. It was technically legal, and that leverage kept Daniels down, and LeRusso's moving to House of Hardcore to challenge Josh Alexander. Heir apparent, opportunist, whatever you call him. Tommy Dreamer, add Chris LeRusso to the roster list. He'll challenge Josh Alexander this October. And what more can be said? You got to admit, these two men, maybe on paper, deserved it more. Gory had it at one point. Daniels thought he had it at one point. These men respect one another. Maybe not so Chris LeRusso. But I'd love to see where the Super Indy turmoil here in IWC takes these two athletes next. Gory and Daniels in the fold, but LeRusso and Alexander. That's your next Super Indy title match, House of Hardcore. Hey, Wardlow's here.
He is. Hey, hold on. LeBar! Oh, LeBar!
He didn't even look at you.
No, he gave me the nod.
Not many people would give you the nod. I got news for you. You're Benjamin C. Steele, by the way. I haven't introduced you into this segment yet.
That's fine. People know. I'm Benjamin C. Steele.
I'm still Joe Dombrowski, and that is Justin LeBar. And Wardlow, maybe the most intimidating athlete in IWC today. Wardlow has, what about the emphatic victory Wardlow scored over Jimmy DeMarco back at Cage Fury to beat maybe the toughest man in IWC history, multiple-time IWC champion, a man that's literally put his livelihood on the line for this company. To pin him with one foot across the chest is a statement that rings loud as anything I've ever seen. Oh, what a test this will be, though. You talk about an IWC stalwart.
And his opponent is the former four-time Super Indy champion, the original Super Indy tournament winner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the IWC Record Super Hentai.
It's the controlled aggression and howling fury of the Super Indy Innovator. Super Hentai, a man who's been IWC since pretty much day one. only man to win Super Indy tournament twice. He won the inaugural tournament and Super Indy 8. And this man is as tough as any two men that have been in an IWC ring. This guy just never says die.
Oh, wait a minute. Take a look, ladies. This is what a man is supposed to look like. This is a man with war in his name. Show some respect for Wardlow.
Show respect, Joe.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Now, I gotta say, while Wardlow's obviously the manliest man here, this guy has gotta be at least someone to tell us. He is as ugly as Roll Around Assistant, but he was smart enough to put an axe on the same ball.
That's fair.
You have a very, very fancy mask. Let's just say you pain. Just go ahead and lay down. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And you can go some match in the parking lot or some hot dogs, wherever you need it. It will be pain-free. Because if you don't, we're going to rip that.
Don't get too close to Hentai, Mr. LeBar. This matchup's underway.
And that's what Hentai gets for putting his hands on Mr. LeBar. Well, I can call him Justin. You can't, but I can.
I'd call him a lot worse if I had a chance to. Well, Hentai's showing he's not going to back down from anybody, and this has turned into a down and dirty fight from the early going. My goodness. Hentai and Wardlow, one word you can say about both these men, that's physical. And that's how we're starting this matchup off, and at a feverish pace at that. Hentai with a satellite head scissors. And drop kick and X, Wardlow's out of there.
Well, Wardlow's going to need a timeout or... Well, Justin LeBar did just call his first of 2 timeouts. That's a 30-second timeout.
His first of 2?
Yeah, he gets 2.
Do you not understand where you are or what you're doing?
Yeah, we're in Rural Valley, home of 4 teeth. I'm sorry, 3. One fell out earlier.
Hentai giving chase to Wardlow on the outside. That's a despicable thing to say, by the way.
You should see the paper.
Hentai going high risk. Oh, crossbody, nobody there. Hentai went to take a chance, and Wardlow there to capitalize. And Hentai's about 180 or 90 pounds. He's very thickly built for a man his frame, hell, for a man any frame. But Wardlow just made it look effortless.
It's because he is the only man in IWC with war in his name. In case you didn't hear that at all. No, that must be my birthday. Chris LeRusso win. I got to hear Justin LeBar talk. I get to sit next to you. Well, you know, we can't win them all, but...
You're 1 for 2 in my book. You didn't win the Andrew Palace Bulk Nasty match. And LeRusso opportunistically lucked his way into that victory. I think that LeRusso doesn't deserve that shot anywhere compared to Daniels or Gory. The only thing you won out on is the purse money. Well, that's my opinion, and a title shot.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter. Mine does, and I want you to know I'm talking to Greg Gomez III, my personal attorney.
Oh, no.
To hear about me being punched in the face. That's a story for another time.
You shouldn't have been on the apron.
Wardlow looking very impressive right now, wouldn't you say?
Oh, without question. Wardlow he's never not looked impressive. In every single event, every single month, he gets that much better.
And last time we were here...
Oh, near fall.
Last time we were here, he ripped the top rope off.
Pretty much. I mean, this guy's strength knows no bounds.
I mean, he could pick up this entire building and move it 1 county over.
Well, the fact that Wardlow is in firm control over a man who's been the embodiment of IWC for so many years, that to me speaks volumes. Oh, release overhead belly to belly. And Hentai is writhing in pain. And a near fall. And you don't see Hentai in this type of position very often.
When you think about all the wars he's been through, never a guy that's at this much detriment. And look at the people trying to clap in unison, which, let me tell you, is a bother to Mr. LeBar.
Oh, darn.
And is rude, I might add.
You wouldn't know the first thing about what's rude and what's not with how you act.
I know a lot of things about rudeness. You were rude to me earlier.
You lead by example, maybe.
Thank you. Wait.
Hentai elbows his way free, breaks the grip, but Wardlow hangs onto the tights. Oh, down with a high angle back suplex. 2 and no.
I'd like to give a shout out to my one of my BFFs, Jay Worthington Farnsworth, actually doing community work right now. A community.
Well, I heard that was court mandated.
Well, you had to go there. It's optional. He's helping puppies and children and little people.
You don't get an optional court sentence.
Oh, you do. He's got a great attorney. Greg Gory third.
Standing release suplex by Wardlow. Oh, that's how he beat DeMarco. Trying to make a statement again with Hentai. What went through your mind when you saw how Wardlow dominated Jimmy DeMarco?
Well, it's something that I've never seen before. There's very few people that can say they've actually beaten Jimmy DeMarco, much less as handily as he did. And if I were a betting man, my money would be on Wardlow to do the same to Hentai.
If you were a betting man?
If I was a betting man. I'll give you 3-1 odds.
Crowd chanting Cleveland sucks. Wardlow, a native of the Cleveland area.
Well, that doesn't mean it sucks.
No, that's not the reason it sucks, but that's the reason they're chanting it at this particular point in time.
You know, I'd say people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, but these people don't have houses. So the people in broken down tin shanties shouldn't throw stones.
I know a lot of people in Cleveland that suck, but Wardlow's not one of them.
You know, stones are actually used as currency in this town.
Is that? I don't think that's the case.
It is. It's 2 stones for a rock.
2 stones for a rock.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson would really clean up here.
Hentai trying to fight out of the grasp of Wardlow. Oh, that hard hand of Hentai. Those headbutts are lethal.
Well, we could have something hidden under that mask as well.
Well, no, that's inspected before the match.
I don't trust a referee.
Hentai gets the foot up. Wardlow, he's not so tall when Hentai's on the second turnbuckle, that's for sure. Hentai get up the line, take Wardlow over. Hentai trying to string something together here. He's withstood a lot of punishment. Oh, triple knees! And there's the palm strike.
LeBar's not going to be happy.
Oh! Spiked him with that short Hurricane Rana.
Well, now Wardlow's not happy.
Wardlow's going to be pinned. No. Can you imagine how LeBar's going to react if Hentai wins this thing?
Well, he's going to be very upset.
I don't think anybody in the place will feel sorry for him either.
I will feel very sorry. Thank you very much.
Hentai, the top turnbuckle. Wardlow to his feet, doesn't see him. Now he does. Missile drop kick, nicely done. Hentai with a cover. 2 in. Oh, near fall. LeBar thought that one was over. You see LeBar jumping in there?
Well, he was attempting to let referee Giggles McFunny Pants over there let him know that his 3 counts aren't right and that his shirt's untucked. You know, there used to be a referee here by the name of Mark Steele. He was really exemplary. What a referee.
That was you under an assumed name, because nobody would trust you if they knew who you really were. Hurricane Rana counter. Power bomb and Wardlow bomb. Wardlow bomb, good night. No!
See, McFunny Pants over there slowing the count.
Hey, no, Hentai got the shoulder up. That had nothing to do with the official. That count was consistent. Hentai just has that much fight in it.
Hentai does have a lot of fight in him. I'll give him credit. One of the inaugural stars here in IWC back in 2001.
Wardlow doesn't know what to do. That's never not worked.
You know, now he should just position the referee and just kick him right in the twins.
What?
It's very effective. Can I show you?
No, get out of here. Wardlow charging in, nobody there. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. The Davey Boy Smith! Oh, the power of Hentai!
Uh-oh.
Pound for pound. Oh, no.
Well, now you've made Wardlow angry.
Wardlow to his feet. Oh, small the back end of the buckle. And a power slam by Wardlow. That could do it. No!
Joe, that was 3. Ring the bell.
Get out of here. No, don't ring the bell.
But it was... See? That was 3.
Wardlow is incredulous, but that doesn't mean you have to be.
You're that word that you use too.
Hentai will not die. Will not go gentle into that good night.
He was looking at you when he said that. He said, this ends now.
Well, we'll see about that. Never count out Hentai. Oh, Hentai!
Well, he has war in his name and pain in his
Hey, easy there.
thighs.
You talked about a shot to the twins earlier. Hey, LeBar's got the ankle of Hentai.
Oh, no, that was not called for.
That was extremely called for. That and more. Oh, no. Oh, they're halfway to the ceiling tower. My God. Forget about it.
Yes!
Hentai put up a hell of a lot of fight. But Wardlow, man, did he finish the job. Man, did he put an exclamation point. And he silenced this entire building with what he just did to Super Hentai.
Well, Hentai's lucky he didn't get tossed through the ceiling.
Hentai is seriously hurt. But BC Steel, how do you stop Wardlow?
Well, there's only one thing that you can do to avoid the wrath of Wardlow, and that is get out of the way.
LeBar's got a hell of a trump card, a hell of a destructive force in Wardlow.
I love it. See, he pointed to me. I love it.
Well, congratulations. What the hell do I care?
He doesn't point to you.
Yeah, I got another finger for him.
Is it the number one?
Plenty more action still to come. Championships to be decided.
You know what I hate more than anything, Joe
What's that?
Dombrowski? Somebody that doesn't know how to have a good time. That is the epitome of guys that don't know how to have a good time.
What?
They go over the line into shenanigans.
Well, these sexy talented dudes have spent the past couple of months at, what was that? As the lifeguards to Jimmy DeMarco. And what's interesting to me tonight, Ben, is you don't know which two STDs are going to pop up.
Well, you never know which two are going to pop up. And it seems to be, well, there's three in the ring right now.
And here comes a fourth. They travel in packs, groups.
So that one, and then we have the feminine STD on the outside, Ginger.
Yes.
She never looks my way.
Well, why do you figure?
I think she's shy.
Yeah, that must be it. She's just intimidated around you.
I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Now there are only going to be 2 members of the STDs that can challenge for the Tag Team Championship. Which 2 will it be?
Party crashers. Channing Decker, Trent Gibson.
To see the STDs.
The Fraternity.
These folks came to see the two-time IWC Tag Team Champions. Where are they? Now it's no secret that frat boys and STDs have a long history.
I'll just be over here.
But every STD that we've ever had, we beat.
That's good to know.
And just like these 2 skids up here are gonna face, after we're done with these STDs, we're gonna come into the crowd and beat up each and every one of you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Shut up, fat boy, you in particular.
Or that fat boy's gonna get it.
Thank you for bringing that forward.
You'll get your turn. Get back. You'll get your turn. Okay? Sit down and shut up. You get your turn.
Sit down. They're in the ring.
And I gotta say, it's a real disappointment you brought up the phys ed teacher because judging by the look on a lot of you inbred dicks, you need a sex ed teacher. Because fraternity is eternity.
Oh, I love the fraternity.
That wasn't very nice.
But it's true.
Well.
Get it? Because they need it.
No, please don't explain it any further. We'll get emails. Channing Decker and Trent Gibson, the defending tag team champions, 2 times over by the by. Their second reign began in the month of April. And they've been very steadfast in their role. And we know that John McChesney is pursuing them, but we don't know who John McChesney has as a tag partner, if he has a tag team partner yet. McChesney wants the Triple Crown in his IWC tenure. Well, let's go to Chesterfield Flexor. Huge reaction for Corey. With sideburns. Oh my.
I do.
If we're going by crowd reaction, this is going to be a most interesting match. And you accidentally turned the mic off, Trent. Is that all you wanted to say?
3 words. Rock, paper, scissors, you idiots.
Well, we're going to determine through a random game of chance, I guess.
Now, I love a good game of rock, paper, scissors.
If you were managing, which 2 STDs would you put in this match, and why?
Well, it depends on who wins the rock, paper, scissors. You know, back when I started in the wrestling business a long time ago.
I'm sorry I asked.
I'd put Ginger in there.
Well, if we're going by crowd reaction, I think it's Ginger and Corey.
I think Ginger needs a manager.
No, she is a manager.
I hope
that would defeat the purpose.
I could manage the manager.
Who would manage you?
I manage myself.
I've heard that. Oh, no, here we go. Gibson and Decker from the blind side. It looks like it's going to be chest flexor and the wild child, Lee Ryans.
Well, you see, they had chose paper.
I don't care about that. I don't think we even got that far.
I'm offering my color commentary expertise.
On the rock, paper, scissors battle. Oh, nice elbow. What has your assessment been on how the fraternity has been as tag team champions?
Well, they've been impressive tag team champions. The only thing that I can say is it's too bad that they had to lose them in the first place because of Booker T. If not, they would be the one-time reigning tag team champions.
Are you kidding me? Booker T's a legend in this business. Always a pleasure to have around. I come here for the Booker T's.
Who did he ever beat?
And Channing Decker and Trent Gibson come for the glory. They come for the spotlight. They come for the money.
And the gold.
Yeah, that's part of it. I'm going to tell Booker T you don't like him.
Well, I didn't say I didn't like him. I love him and Stevie Ray. Remember Stevie Ray talking about the flapjack and the yak and the fruit booty and...
You sound so hip. There's a knee, nobody there. Lee Ryans, who is named his sideburns Gary and Larry, has tagged in chest flexor. And Flexor's out quickening Trent Gibson. Gutbuster. Could you imagine? Hey, STDs are former tag team champions, Ben. We could relive it tonight.
I don't want to relive that.
Oh, headbutt.
The only way that's going to be relived by the STDs is if Corey Futuristic
Cover 2
becomes Corey past tense and goes back into the past. And hopefully he doesn't come back. No more, no more.
What's he going to do back there to give him the tag titles?
I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
Oh, Flexor got the foot up.
You know, they said earlier, fraternity is eternity. Yeah. So is the tag title.
Oh, got the hair.
What happened? I was looking
That's uncalled for.
I was looking at Trent, and I didn't see the... There's a tag.
Yeah, a handful of hair by Decker a moment ago. 2 frat Channing Decker. You ever attend many frat parties in your day?
I have attended many a frat party. We've been over this. I was a frat bro.
They just brought you to haze you, didn't they?
Well, there's a couple drinking things, but I had a lime cooler or two.
Drinking things. Yeah, you were there at a lot of them. You know all the terminology. There's the Eiffel Tower, and down they come.
I love a good Eiffel Tower.
Excuse me?
That's in France.
No.
You know, it leans. Maybe that's something else.
That is absolutely something else, yes.
Was I close?
Gibson choking away. You were not in the correct country, no.
Well, now, wait a minute. I thought we had 2 STDs.
Well, sometimes you get more than you bargained for when it comes to STDs.
Well, it's not an STD party.
No. At least not yet, it isn't. Here comes Flexor. Getting ahead of Steve, and Gibson with a takedown.
And there goes Flexor.
Well, Ben, we never got a... Well, there's a cover. 2 count only. We never got a clear-cut answer over who's supposed to be in this match. They just jumped Flexor and Gary Lee Ryans.
Well, see, on the rock, paper, scissors, from my vantage point, scissor doesn't beat paper.
Okay, who had scissors?
The one over there.
Over there?
Yeah, over there.
Lee Ryans?
Yeah. No, the other one.
Or was it Gary or Larry?
Yes.
Oh. You have no clue where you are right now. You're still loopy from Andrew Pallet hitting you in the face.
Third base.
Oh, God. Reverse chin lock by Channing Decker. Zeroing in, wearing down, and applying pressure to where the ramus of the mandible articulates with the mandibular fossa of the temporal bone.
Was that even English? The medulla oblongata macarena fascial whatever.
Oh, Flexor in trouble, though. Fraternity are great at cutting that ring off at its hypotenuse.
Well, they are. See, Joe, that's what fraternity brothers are.
Great tag wrestlers.
Yes.
I never heard that before. Oh, God. What would you call that? Almost a reverse flapjack?
It was.
Another fault.
Another nice Stevie Ray reference you had there.
Wasn't that a slapjack Stevie Ray had?
You know, he had a lot of words.
Flapjack's like a pancake.
I would love for some pancakes right now. And maybe after the fraternity wins, we're going to go out for pancakes, and you're not coming.
Well, I prefer the organic waffles at Tony Mamaluke's house I had last week, but be that as it may.
Well, now there's a random name drop.
Well, it's better than talking about frat parties and all the STDs you got.
Well, hell, you know, me and Coco Beware got some organic kale the other day. Oh, well, wait a minute. Now that
Flexor elbowing free from both frat brothers.
Now this is where a frat has to stick together.
And attacking to Lee Ryans. Wild Child unloading.
Well, you got Gary, Larry, Lee, the whole group. You got to get one of them out.
Hey, his sideburns are attached to him.
I'm sure the frat could arrange for that not to be the case.
Lee Ryan specializes in a pile driver. Coco Beware told me sometimes that's what love feels like.
How do you specialize in a pile driver?
It's your signature move, duh. Look at Gary Larry with sticker splashes everywhere.
Well, the fraternity specializes in tag team excellence, and they're about ready to get back to it.
They specialize in a keg stand in more ways than one. Oh, no! Miscue.
Can we get another timeout? Where's LeBar? He has one left.
Get out of here. You have no clue what's going on.
My face hurts, and my hand.
Oh, look at this!
That's a DQ.
No, it's not.
Somebody call Bill Watts. Ring the bell.
Bill Watts would fine you out of principal.
He's not the principal. Don't we have the vice principal coming out later?
But we have the gym teacher. There's a one-man flapjack. Come our new champions! No.
I almost lost money. Betting. Not legal in the IWC.
You got money on this, don't you? You let it slip finally.
No, I said they better win Oh, what? No, wait a minute. That's an international object. That should be illegal.
Oh, it's made in the USA.
Nothing's made in the
Over the
US.
pile driver. Your buddy Coco Beware is gonna love this.
Wild driver, really?
From the Wild Child. We're gonna do champions if he hits this.
Oh, I hope not. Please, kick him.
Oh, counter.
See, just like I told you, they majored in tag team excellence, and they minored in looking good.
And the Frat take over.
Actually, they majored in that. They had a double major.
You think they look good? Double
They
major.
do. I think Channing Decker looks delicious in the boa.
Okay, we'll go with that. There's another whip. Hey, Wild Child's a tough guy. Have you seen some of the women he's kissed?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, Decker got tripped up.
How is that legal?
He's one of the guys in the match. Here comes Flexor. It's advantage STDs. 2 STDs on 1 frat boy. Backbreaker. Oh, little sexy talented dude decapitation. New champions, though.
No, Channing Decker saved him. That was 2. Okay, that was 2.
Oh, God. That was impactful.
You know where that punch was? That was right in the medulla oblongata. Go ahead, call it.
Right in the face.
That's what I said. Oh, Decker's unhappy now.
Oh, darn it.
Well,
I hate when I upset one of the frat.
You
Wait a
should
minute.
be.
Here comes Kingpin and Corey.
No, you're not coming to the next party. Hit him. Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, Corey begging off, doing what he can. Wait, Flexor with a roll-up. Flexor's going to steal this. No. Oh, Corey got it.
Good.
Corey hit the guardrail.
Good. Eliminate OSTDs.
There's only one. Oh, there's only one left. Keg stand. Yeah, they got him.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
Kick out. No.
Woo!
Why are you so happy?
I'm very happy. Oh, punch her.
Hey, you
punch
don't
her.
touch her.
A woman's place is not in the ring, it's in the kitchen.
Oh, get out of here.
You're right, she should get out of here.
We've seen what they've done to Britt Baker before. They're not above, and she's not a wrestler either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Come on.
Oh, somebody's going to get a panking. Here we go.
Not that frat paddle, whatever the hell you call it. Corey is helpless. Hey!
Hey!
Look at Ginger!
What? Hey, wait a minute! Joe!
Backbreaker!
Call for something. She gets in the Joe!
Hey!
Oh, hey yourself. You're not a horse.
Kingpin's got the bowling ball! Steve, right?
That was a 7-10 split.
And time to pick up the spare. Oh, perfect 300.
Oh, there's 2 olives short of a martini. We need help. Can we get Channing Decker?
They had it coming. They're still the tag team champions.
That's a good point.
That's what they get for trying to pick on a woman who is defenseless and is not a wrestler.
She kicked him. That's not a woman's place. And that kid tried to steal those cups. That kid's probably a criminal anyway.
I think they belong to the kid to begin with.
Lies.
Fraternity still dominate the tag team scene, but John McChesney may have an answer before long.
You know what time it is, Joe? It's twerk time.
As long as it's Ray Lyn and not you or LeBar.
Look at those moves.
Does LeBar have like a insects in his pants or something? Why is he moving like that?
He is the modern day version of Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly. I'd love to see them singing in the rain.
Really?
Yep.
No substitute for good taste, I suppose. Be that as it may. Ray Lyn and Britt Baker have battled since I was transfixed by her butt for a moment, but have battled ever since Britt's first match in IWC. They've traded wins back and forth. They've been in tag matches. They've been in all kinds of different matches, but it has been stipulated this is the last time they will meet. And what frame of mind is Ray Lyn in after Dylan Bostic's IWC career was put to a halt a month ago in Cage Fury? Calm before the storm, a young lady that's gotten a lot of attention lately. From WWE Monday Night Raw to the Women of Honor, back here to IWC at home.
Well, Joe, let me tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, or the end of this match, it's going to be Ray Lyn with another slice in the W column and an L for Britt Baker.
Well, I got to be honest with you here. Britt Baker and Ray Lyn have had some storied wars that go down in history with any battles in IWC women's wrestling history. And whatever happens, you know they're going to put it all on the line in their final match.
You're going to cheer for Britt Baker to get in there?
It's a good point. She can't.
I'm going to have a clean sweep. Tonight is our last contracted night. It's our last night here in IWC.
Joe, I need a tissue.
Only because they can't pay her anymore.
What?
And I would be damned if she's about a loser and they feel like a loser.
The Bar's always had short arms and deep pockets.
I'm from Pittsburgh. 15 minutes of fame over here. So Sunshine, go ahead and ring the bell. I wish you the best of luck. We will be twerking after showing our video.
See, Joe, here's how you twerk.
That worries me that he said we will be twerking.
We're all going to twerk. It's going to be twerk fest.
Everybody twerks. I don't think so.
See, you push out on the hips and you pop. Look at me. Look how. See how I
Get
do.
away from me with that thing.
I'll tell you, you put Ray Lyn on TV, ratings are going to go to an 8.0.
She's on TV right now. What are you talking about? IWC DVD, or unless you're watching on your computer, digital download, your mobile device?
You know where you can buy these?
IndyWrestling.us.
Sorg owes us money for that plug, by the way.
Absolutely. Usually owes me money in general, so we'll just add it to the tab.
Can I get a raise?
No one invited you out here to begin with. You understand that, right?
Well, no. Somebody said, hey, there's Joe, and I figured you needed me.
Crowd accusing Ray Lyn of purchasing her cosmetics at Walmart.
That's actually one of the Kardashians' lipstick. Cinnamon or Bubbles or whatever their names are.
Again, no substitute for good taste. Britt Baker side headlock. Hey, Britt Baker went toe-to-toe with Nia Jax on Monday Night Raw. And, I mean, I'm not revealing any secrets here when I say that she didn't exactly fare too well, but Nia Jax is a physical specimen, and I give her all the credit in the world for having the guts to accept that match.
So you gave her credit for losing, is what you're saying.
I give her credit for taking a chance, stepping outside her comfort zone and facing the best. How about that?
Well, you're right. She's in there with the best right now. Best looking, best lipstick, best twerker. You know, I call her, she's a twerkaholic. She just can't stop.
Well, hopefully LeVar does not step into that same frame of mind as Ray Lyn with a side headlock takeover. Britt able to counter out, head scissors. Ray Lyn to her feet. Huge takedown. Pace quick, it's Ray Lyn with a drop toe hold.
There you go. There's that pace quickening right there. See there? Look how happy LeVey. You know what? I hope we get to see more dancing. I really do.
From who?
Yep.
Have you talked to Ray Lyn since Dylan Bostic's IWC career ended in very bloody and violent fashion?
I've actually talked to her a number of times.
Has she responded?
Well, on Facebook, there were many words said.
So next year's arm drags there. Britt Baker lines up on top. Are you a resident of Britsburg, Ben?
Lord, no. I actually am not allowed in Britsburg. That's a whole other story.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know, there's a house out, or a tree outside of her house. You take a ladder right up there.
What?
Right.
How do you know that?
I was on Google Maps.
Up and over, Ray Lyn catches Britt. Hey, LeVey, what are you doing, LeVey? Come on.
What happened? What? Her shoe was untied. LeVey tried to tie it for her.
Are you insane? What are you talking about?
Oh!
Check out that physicality. Gee, second time.
Jeez, we can hear those all the way over here. That's, geez.
Like in the sternum and Britt Baker responding in kind. Man, I've seen these two battle a number of times, but never with this type of force behind it.
Well, you know, for Ray Lyn, it's obviously personal, but it's got to be a little more. She saw her main squeeze, Dylan Bostic, leave and not be victorious. She obviously doesn't want the same for herself. And like Mr. LeVey said, he wants to go 2-0. Just like I did tonight.
What?
Oh, look at it.
Oh,
look at it shake.
No. She's going to do that butt thing, isn't she?
Oh, I love the butt thing.
Bronco Buster. That's more insult than injury when it comes to Britt Baker.
Well, it looks good and it's effective.
Well, is he going to pin Britt Baker? I don't think so.
We know, but by making somebody kick out, they're expelling energy.
That's true.
See there, I made a good point.
You did. You might as well quit while you're ahead. Ray Lyn with a chin lock. You can tell Britt's having a hard time breathing at this point.
Good. Choker. Right across the... I don't know. Come up with a medical term.
Carotid artery?
That.
And Britt taken back down. Britt's the worst for wear at this point in time. Mouth wide open, gasping for breath.
You know what bothers me more than anything, Joe Dombrowski?
What's that?
It's these people.
What? What did they do?
Well, they're Britt this, Britt that. Yay, you were here, you were there. What about Ray Lyn?
They like somebody that's not you, or not Ray Lyn, or not Justin LeVey. Drop kick, nicely done. Cover, 2-0.
Well, like you said, there's no accounting for taste. What about Ray Lyn?
What about her? She's a hell of an athlete. Questionable fashion sense. Not the smartest person I've ever met.
Questionable.
But very tough.
She's smart as a bug.
I'll agree with you there.
Or maybe it's cute as a bug.
And ferocious, too. 2-0.
What I wouldn't give for her to come over here and slap you.
What?
I'd love to call this by myself.
Well, you can have some alone time a little bit later on, maybe. But right now, we're trying to do business. Ray Lyn missed in the corner. Here comes Britt. Oh, there goes Britt. Ray Lyn with a foot right to the face. Cross body. Britt's down, rolls through the momentum. Britt's on top. Oh, look at this. Leverage. Power. Uranagi connects. Britt's got her. No.
Oh. Whew, my heart's beating a little fast. I think so. LeVey's on the outside.
You got money on this one, too?
Yeah, no.
Of course not. Not a gentleman like you.
Absolutely. If I did, though, my money would be on Ray Lyn.
Britt out on her feet, but able to catch Ray Lyn in mid-swing, trying to rotate with a head scissors, but Britt drops her down. Nicely done. Deep hook up both legs for 2.
You know, Britt Baker's had a lot more control of this match than I really expected, to be quite honest. I think she's a little frustrated. Oof!
Ouch.
Well, there goes those nice teeth.
Right with a cover. For 2, and Britt Cinches in a submission.
Well, Justin LaBar seems to be alerting the referee.
Ray Lyn's tapping. This should be it.
Well, see, I'm focused on Justin LaBar. He's letting the referee know.
Nothing. He's just distracting the official. Oh no! That titanium plate in that hand, and she's not wearing a glove. Oh, and Britt gets the hand on the rope at the last possible second. I thought she was knocked out.
Oh, come on, that doesn't count. When has that been a rule?
Last month, but she still found a way to beat LaVista, one of the toughest in the business.
Well, she
beat Maria Manic.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Turn around.
I'm not much sure what the hell that accomplished.
Turn. No. Ah!
Side Russian leg sweep. Britt could have her. No.
Oh. Yeah, that was not polite to interrupt mid-twerk. That should be grounds for disqualification.
Yeah, oh, I agree. Why don't you appeal that one to Plummer? Let's have a twerking clause. Nice round kick, knotting up the thigh muscle, at least attempting to. Britt responds. You hear the impact.
Well, no, Joe, it's like I said earlier, this is personal.
Ooh! Both ladies caught each other high.
And I believe they both caught each other right under the jaw.
They both feel the effects.
Now I gotta imagine that while not a loss, you don't want to lose on a double 10 count either.
Oh, without question. Nobody would be happy with a double count out.
Can we shut them up?
No!
Ray Lyn's trying to concentrate.
They're here to express themselves.
That's no place for this.
Well, it's because it takes her 20 minutes to come up with a thought. Doesn't mean it's anybody else's fault.
I'm telling you.
Britt gets the advantage. No!
Oh! That was... I was going to say we heard the thud, but...
Our knee. Ray Lyn, oh no. Britt with a modified German suplex. Ray Lyn is down. This could do it. No.
Yeah, Britt spun Ray Lyn around, and I think she got a little dizzy.
Without question, the most competitive battle between these two we've seen yet. Famouser! And LaBar can sense the end is near.
But see, he was saying it wasn't fair. He spun her around, and that she was all discombobulated and backwashed and all over the place.
Goodbye, LaBar!
Now, how's that fair?
Oh no, Ray Lyn caught Britt right in the face!
Goodbye, Britt Baker.
That'll do it? No! My God!
Can I go check on LaBar?
No, you stay here.
But he looks hurt.
I don't care. Look at this! Oh, Britt going for the Britsburg plunge. Ray Lyn with a... Oh, jackknife pin. Couldn't get her.
Oh, it's over. Goodbye.
Britt went for the forearm. Ray Lyn with a cutter near fall.
Are you kidding me?
Nothing has worked on either of these women. It's a major gut check. Maybe the greatest women's match we've seen in IWC history.
Well, I mean, you got to wonder, what more do you have to do to Britt Baker to put her away? I don't know if the 83rd Infantry is available tonight, but Ray Lyn might need it.
Could be the Britsburg plunge. Got her! Will this be enough? Hook of the leg! Yeah! The era of Britsburg continues, and Ray Lyn, Justin LaBar mentioned it, she's on her way out, and she's on her way out, much like her boy toy, her meal ticket, a loser.
I don't want to talk about it, all right? I need a moment. Take it, I can't talk.
Britt Baker, the winner at the end of a very storied rivalry in IWC, but Britt, her stock keeps on rising here in IWC and beyond. Oh no, Ray Lyn's got a microphone.
Oh,
you. Just as much as I did when I came in the doors at IWC. I know. Hate you just as much. But girl, I'm really proud of what you're doing right now. And I don't have respect for you. And I hope when I'm gone, you keep this woman's tradition alive.
Please don't go!
Please don't go!
Please don't go! Please don't go! Please don't go! Please don't go!
Thank you, everyone.
Ray Lyn off to join Dylan Bostic in newfound pastures. But Britt Baker holds down the fort as the face of women's wrestling here in IWC. This is Fans Bring the Weapons, BC Steel. Anything goes. Special referee, Mr. McAlfee. I think I'm pronouncing that name right. I hope I am.
Mr. McAfee.
Mr. McAfee?
Something like that.
I use antivirus sometimes.
Unless his name's Norton, he's second place.
Well, here we go. He was actually Marshall Gambino's physical education teacher, and Marshall assigned him this refereeing job because he thought that he would get, well, maybe a bit of an unfair advantage, but we saw at the top of the show that wasn't going to happen.
Introducing first, making their way to ring and total combined weight of 499 pounds, the team of Marshall, the Gambino, and Bronco,
And they're escorted by their associate, Ferrari. Longtime henchman of Marshall the Bull. They've carried out a lot of hits, let's say, together.
Well, there's going to be another hit. You know, I talked to Marshall earlier, and he told me that this match is going to be revenge after what we had seen earlier with Mr. Norton McAfee Antivirus, the gym teacher. He said he was always making him climb the rope. He was always making him run laps. He said he tripped him one time in soccer, and now Marshall Gambino's going to get his revenge.
Marshall's never been good with authority, has he? Anything goes in this one, and this is Marshall the Bull's environment. Look how intimidating Marshall is just standing there.
Well,
Bronco, too.
They want Dave Kishner beat it.
With the help of Booker T, Remy, LaVey, and Keith Haught made headlines when they won the tag team titles last April. Just 3 weeks after Marshall and Mickey Gambino won a tag match to prove themselves the best tag team in IWC history. The headlines all went to the youngsters, and that's why Marshall the Bull was instrumental in Remy and Haught losing those tag team titles by slamming a cage door in their faces a couple of weeks later. It's been building ever since. Marshall's been a bully. Marshall's been overextending his power, and as a result, it all ends in a street fight tonight.
Well, you stuff a few kids in a locker and suddenly you're a bully, and this is the advantage of having
Oh,
Ferrari.
Pup Ferrari!
Uh-oh, well.
That didn't work out well.
Ferrari, run. Run! Oh, they're going to crack Ferrari. Hey, wait a minute. Joe, what kind of show is this?
This is IWC Wrestling, and this is fans bring the weapons.
Ferrari run!
Remy brought a weapon of his own, I think.
What kind of disreputable human being would use handcuffs?
Are you kidding me? After all, what about all the beatings Marshall's giving out using handcuffs? You forget about that? Remy has it, Keith Haught hasn't. And now the fight continues fairly. Oh no, are you kidding me? No! God!
Joe, I thought they were gonna land on us. Better the people in front of us than us. I got your back, Joe.
What the hell? Marshall's nearly 300 pounds. That was dangerous.
Joe, I don't think you're going to see a lot of hip tosses and a lot of holds. You're going to see fists and really whatever they can get their hands. Well, I was going to say, and you're going to see a cookie sheet or two.
Well, these are all weapons that these fans brought. So we're going to see some unique plunder. Oh, guitar. Oh, God! That could have decapitated Remy if it had connected.
Well, I don't know what the tune he was looking to play, but I don't think he got it.
Oh, and it's going to get a lot messier before it gets better. Oh, what foresight to the head of Remy.
And Joe, this is going to be really hard to call. Wow. What did these people bring?
Oh, God. Trash can to the head of Marshall.
There are a ton of shanties right now that are just empty. There's
Oh,
tons
no. Oh, the security guy got it.
That was him again. I never liked him anyway.
We got innocent bodies everywhere. God.
So I don't think this is going to be so much a winner as more of a survivor.
And this has been brewing for nearly 6 months. You knew you couldn't have rules and regulations. You couldn't have a standard match to settle this. Marshall the Bull has taken this way over the line, and credit to Remy and Haught. They've been with him every step of the way willing to fight.
And you know, Marshall and Bronco have taken out security before in our staff, and one down.
Dueling weaponry. I don't even know what Marshall has.
Well, it's a Gumby. Gumby!
It's not
No!
literally Gumby.
It's not literally.
It's a picture of Gumby on a piece of wood or steel or something.
You know, there's going to be plunder and fistises, and they're going to be...
God.
You know, every one of those echoes throughout the building.
Imagine how it feels inside Keith Haught's skull.
I'd rather not. We now hand it to Marshall. We just told Remy to take a seat. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Marshall going? Oh, geez.
The head of steam. Oh, Remy LaVey cuts Marshall off at the pass. It's Bronco and Keith Haught. This is a wild, out of control, and they're in the crowd. Everybody move.
You know how you part the sea, Joe? You send Bronco, McBride, and Keith Haught through it.
They're crawling near the exit. And Marshall into the crowd as well, thanks to Remy. Oh, Sorgatron Media, good luck on this one.
Well, we're hoping our camera guy's picking this up. We don't have the best vantage point. I know we have Remy and Marshall over near the bleachers. And we have Keith Haught and Bronco, I believe, over by the concession stand.
Yeah, they're over near that wall. I mean, at this point, you just got to let the pictures speak for themselves. Well, Marshall's trying to get away from Remy LaVey. And they're brought all the way to the top. And Marshall and Remy near the top of this building. And it's going to get a lot more dangerous before it gets better.
You know, I think of some of the great wars we've seen over the years in pro wrestling, like Dusty and oh, jeez.
DDT on the hardwood.
I was going to say we've seen Dusty Rhodes and Tully Blanchard. We've seen Ric Flair and Magnum TA. And that's some of the things that I think about, just these...
Oh, God.
Which I don't know what that was, but it flew over here.
Whatever it was, it's not what it is anymore.
You know what? Oh, well, wait a minute. What's Marshall doing?
Marshall trying to suplex Remy. Oh, and he did. Oh, God. I think Keith Haught was just using a piece of, looked like a piece of, like an old 45 record.
Well, I believe that may have been, what is it, Billy Ocean, Bobby Ocean, Jimmy Ocean.
Oh, my God. And Remy trying to, oh, Marshall down the bleachers. Remy kicked Marshall off, he fell on the bleachers.
And that's about 9 or 10 straight solid, hard wooden steps that he just flew down.
And listen to this ovation. Haught as a crutch.
You know, and I may make a lot of jokes about Keith Haught being jovial and happy, but he came to fight tonight.
And Marshall hits just all our steel chairs on that side of the ring.
Well, there may be a lot of people without a seat at this point, but everybody here is standing.
Yeah, you don't need your seat. There's a plunger to the head of Bronco. Bronco getting plunged. All to the mouth. Marshall's throwing chairs. I can't remember the last time I've seen two tag teams in IWC hate each other this much.
Well, you got a lot of...
Oh, my God.
Well, you know, Joe, you wrap up bamboo really tight, and you'd be surprised what damage it can do.
Yeah, trying to choke away Keith Haught with that kendo stick. Oh, Remy trying to bail out his buddy, and he got more of the same right to the small of the back.
And Bronco right now going for more plunder. This isn't going to be good.
As if we needed more chairs.
I guess Bronco McBride may be the new IWC chairman.
Keith Haught is holding himself up with a golf stick.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know what his handicap is, but I think I know right now.
Golf club, I should say.
I got you.
Bronco to the short ribs of Remy. Haught having trouble keeping his footing. Marshall the Bulls back to his feet. This is going to get even more dangerous before it gets better.
Well, this isn't going to be good for Keith Haught.
These teams hate each other so much, I don't know that anybody's even tried it for a pin yet.
And I don't know if you saw when Keith Haught landed, his shoulder elbow may have hit.
What is that?
Well, I believe that's either shaving cream or silly string.
It looks like shaving cream.
Well, you know, Joe, there's never a bad time to get a clean shave.
What?
But I will say one thing. You get it in one of those cuts that Remy has right now, and he's going to be in a rough way.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Joe, I'm telling you, if they come over here, you're doing this broadcast by yourself.
Keith
I'm
Haught's
gone.
being choked on the outside.
No loss there.
What the hell was that?
I think it's one of those pool fun thingy-doos.
Thingy-doos?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it was, it hurts when it's in Marshall's hands, that's for sure. And Remy's almost daring Marshall to hit him. This kid's got guts.
Well, those right hands hurt too.
Look out.
Well, whatever that was, it's now in pieces.
Marshall now taunting, mocking Remy, mopping his face. And now Marshall getting in the face of his old teacher.
You know, I always thought of the Gambino family. I didn't know Marshall was the cleaner.
Oh, he just bent that golf club on Remy's back. Did Bronco.
And that's metal. Watch out front row.
And Keith Haught has been neutralized. Oh no. I'm not sure if that's more insult or injury, but either way, Remy is at a 2-on-1 disadvantage as Keith Haught has been taken out for the time being.
I believe Marshall and Bronco with a message right there.
Yeah, that's the management. That's the plumber. God, it's lashing Keith Haught as he's trying to get in the ring and help his partner. There's a back scratcher he hit him with.
And it's solid wood and very effective.
And Remy's trying to fight.
I don't know how Remy and Marshall were standing. We both saw them take big falls on those bleachers.
That's guts. That's adrenaline. They'll feel this tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Oh! Remy will feel it now if Marshall has his say.
I was just going to say, it's going to be more than tomorrow that they're going to be feeling this. This is going to be the next couple days. You know, matches like this can end your career. And well, I don't know how Marshall did in typing class, but I think we're about ready to find out.
He may be ready to Control-Alt-Delete Remy LaVey. Oh!
And well, we just saw S fly into the air.
We just lost the space bar. Yeah, Marshall moved S for the spine of Remy LaVey.
Well, we seem to have all four in the ring. Well, maybe. We don't know
Barely.
how long.
Oh, there goes Remy. Remy's hurt. I think it keeps Haught exploding. Look at this! Keith Haught with some fire.
Seems to be getting his second wind. Oh, wait a minute. Well, there's a bullseye. And something, I think it says, "I love you, Grandma."
It does not. It says something about Marshall Gambino. Whatever it is, those are... Oh!
Well, they're not anymore.
Homemade portraits, we'll say. And Marshall and Bronco got canvassed.
Have you ever been hit with a painting, Joe?
Not lately.
Now, I don't know how good the Mona Lisa feels wrapped around your skull, but I can guarantee that... Well, I was going to say they're seeing stars, but I don't know if they're seeing anything at this point.
They may be seeing the two next breakout stars in IWC Tag Wrestling.
Bronco nowhere to go.
Down with the knee. Almost shades of the curse of the Gambino. Oh no. Oh, Keith tried to cover up, but there's no way to protect yourself. A kendo stick in the face of Remy. Oh, Remy gets hung up and God.
Right in the tailbone. You know, I like that. I don't know if a lot of people know this. Marshall Gambino is a heck of a baseball player. We just saw it right there. That would have been a home run.
And now it's Keith Haught 2-on-1.
Good.
And they're clearing out the garbage.
Well, they're about to clear out the biggest piece of garbage right now.
Well, what do they have in store?
And I'd like to point out Ferrari's still handcuffed at ringside.
Oh, yeah, non-factor. Oh, look at this clothesline with a kendo stick. And they are surveying the scene. They're savoring this moment to punish Keith Haught. Jeez.
I don't know if it seemed Keith may have blocked that a little bit. I couldn't tell from this point.
He tried to. But again, any part of your body it hits, that's going to sting.
Yeah, kendo stick does not really have a lot of give. Oh,
look at
wow.
that!
Well, now that should be a disqualification.
And Marshall sent to the outside. And Bronco. With this. And his team. Oh, Bronco down to Marshall. And Marshall hits an awkward landing.
I don't know if Marshall went into that guardrail or over it.
Sounded like he did. Oh!
Part of his anatomy certainly hit it, that's for sure.
Oh, it's got the kendo stick. This is a war of attrition. This may not stop until one team can't continue. And if that's the case, we're going to be here a while.
You know, as much as I don't want to be in this town all that often, I am loving the beating of it. Well, we almost saw our cameraman wipe out. See, nobody's safe at this point.
Not at all. It's a war zone out there. It's a battlefield.
It's like Vietnam.
They're fighting for their lives.
Oh, wait a minute. What's... Joe, I don't think those are sprinkles.
Oh, my God. We've seen this out of the Gambino family playbook before. Oh, no. Hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of thumbtacks. And now we know why they cleared the ring.
Well, Joe, as somebody, let me just tell you, if you've ever stubbed your toe or stepped on one of those, you know how bad they hurt. Imagine 100 going into your body like you're a pincushion. And for Keith Haught right now, this isn't going to be good.
Oh, he's got Haught elevated. Keith puts the brakes on. And Bronco hits the tax! Bronco with hundreds of puncture wounds. In his back, it's in his head!
And Joe, there's only one way to get those out, and that's to pull each one out individually. You know, this is a side of Keith Haught that I've never seen before, and I'm not sure I like it.
No, Keith Haught is usually quiet, respectful, personable. Just wants to have a good time, but this is what Marshall and Bronco have pushed them to.
And let's say for Remy LaVey as well, not a...
Oh.
But you could see those tacks in the back of his head.
Yeah, they're stuck in deep.
Well, Bronco, I think, just called for tables. Joe, this is going to get bad.
Gonna get?
Well, it's gonna get very bad.
Bronco and Haught are still fighting. It's Marshall and Remy on the near side. Ferrari's still handcuffed.
And well, we have our table. I believe Bronco McBride has the table out. And I don't think they're going to set up a buffet, Joe.
Well, this isn't going to stop until they end Keith Haught's career.
Well, somebody over there's...
My God, it's absolute chaos out here.
We've got one in the ring, one on the outside. Wait a minute.
Keith Haught just used something on Bronco. I don't know what it was.
I think he put Bronco on the table, and Keith Haught's lost his mind. He's flipping out.
Oh, they brought something out of Keith Haught that came from a dark place.
Minute. Bronco's on the table on the outside. Wait a minute. No.
Is this the hot mess? You gotta be kidding me! Good night, Bronco!
There was literally nowhere for Bronco to go. You think of the 300 pounds on top of him, through the table to the floor. And Marshall might be fighting this one alone at this point. There's nobody.
My God.
You know, I don't want to use any wrestling hyperbole, but one of these people is going to be done. This is going to be the end of somebody's career, the way things are going right now.
There's a reversal. Marshall. Oh, my God. Hellacious side slam. 2 and no.
Well, well, Marshall's not... we had to know this was going to happen eventually.
Oh, no, wait a second. Oh,
wait a minute. He is an official, and he's throwing right hands.
Marshall, his teacher, just came back to haunt him.
That's not something you learn in gym class, Joe.
And Remy's got Marshall on the table.
Well, now, wait a minute. Well, Joe, that ladder's going to be a good, 10 feet in the air, 10, 15 feet up.
Oh, easily. And Marshall doesn't know what's coming. Oh, now he does. Oh, Remy went for everything there. And he unfortunately paid for it. No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Joe, you know what makes the table worse?
Thumbtacks.
Absolutely. Remy's going to pay.
15 minutes going by.
In this case, your judge and jury is Marshall Gambino. We're about ready to see the execution.
No.
I think Remy was going up to attempt to fly down onto Marshall.
Yeah, but Marshall cuts him off. And these men are 10 feet in the air, battling for everything. and Remy LaVey. Oh my God. My God! Jeez!
And well, Joe, they hit the tax, but they didn't. The table didn't break. And I don't know who took the worst of that. Marshall does not look good right now.
And the table partially broke, but Marshall's body and Remy's body, but especially Marshall's, absorbed that impact.
And somehow we have Keith Haught back up. Bronco McBride is out of it.
Oh, Bronco hadn't moved. Bronco has not moved.
No, we're going to need some medical help. Oh, are you kidding? He's doing it again.
My God. There's no way. And Marshall gets to his feet before Keith Haught can position himself. Marshall's in a blind rage at this point. I'm not sure if he knows where he is. Oh, Sling Blade!
Right into the tacks that were off that table. Are we going to see another hot mess?
He thought, flies with a hot mess. Marshall's down, cover. They've done it. They've silenced the bully. It has been a year-long quest for respect. And perhaps Marshall one of the toughest to earn the respect of. It was a long, hard road, a lot of bullying, a lot of violence, a lot of hits, a lot of sneak attacks. But at the end of the day, Keith Haught and Remy LaVey proved they're good enough, proved they belong, proved they could beat Marshall and Bronco in their own world.
Well, Joe, we saw tables, we saw ladders, we saw chairs, kendo sticks, paintings, keyboards.
And we saw IWC wrestling at its finest. What a moment for Haught and LaVey. What a night for IWC and Roro Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, IWCWrestling.com. Find us on social media. We'll see you next. House of Hardcore coming to Corton this October. Thank you for watching IWC DVD and a hell of a night.